sweet. Clumsy. Doki Doki. Get it, girl. I'm finna rock your world. It's Doki Doki time. We are here together. Let me load this game, cause it's a stormy weather. Hi guys, we are back on Doki Doki, as you guys can see, and we're about to get into it. So, without further ado, you know what to do. You know what to do, and you know what to do. This is my second time being rude to y'all. Second time. Let me load the game up at least, so y'all won't have to hear this music in the background. What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in with me today. We are back on Doki Doki. I don't know which episode this is. Is this episode 4 or 5? I know post-production. But we are back, and it's Sunday in the game. We are here on the day of the festival where we're about to perform our stuff and all that good stuff. You know, I got my water, because I already know it's a lot of reading. And y'all grab y'all water, y'all grab your snacks, and let's get into this craziness, because you know these girls are out of pocket. At this point, I don't want none of y'all. All y'all can leave me alone. When does this club wrap up? Okay, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Sayori got an attitude right now. Well, she's going through things. I can't get on her too much, but I feel like she is definitely jealous of me and Yuri's connection right now. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Yeah, give her space. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Good, I'm glad she did that. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Nasuki about the event. Yeah, because why? I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. I know Yuri was added into this, but knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Okay. It's awfully quiet. Is it me? Could y'all hear the music? Obviously, because the music was just playing. Okay, I guess it's just quiet today. That's weird. That's suspicious. Ty! You're the first one here. Obviously, I'm the second one, because you're here first. Thank you. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found the random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You would think that on days this important, she'll try a little harder. Not you, shading your friend to Monica. I say that, but I suddenly remember, right, what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Ty. Don't start spreading that agenda, Monica. Don't start spreading that agenda. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Siri really tell her about it that quickly? She knows about the conversation we had. See, I'm tired of y'all having these sad conversations behind my back. Cut it out. About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. I don't like when her eyes look like that. Y'all know how I feel about the eyeballs. Go watch my regarding Sasha gameplay. Y'all would know. That look creepy. Because it kind of gives real eyes. Okay. Eh. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Sure, let me see them. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Nasuki's and Yuri poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. Is it something new? It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. I can't get you out of my head. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, 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 get out of my head, 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 get out, get out, get out, get out, get out of my head. That's my song. Oh, there's more. Okay. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Who is that? Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Okay, first of all, we already see who influences this idea, which will probably be me. She probably telling me to get out of her head, being that how she feels about me. But I feel like who inspired her about this writing style is definitely Monica, because she used all this spacing, and this is Monica's work. But a poem is never actually finished; it just stops moving. But why did you call this percent? What does the percent mean? Like the symbol? What is that supposed to mean there? Interesting. Hmm. Here I'm thinking this is just a poem. Okay. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yeah, it's time for us to leave and go check up on Miss Sayori. Tai? What's wrong? Has it always been this quiet in this game? No. No, it has not. I always remember hearing music. Ah, nothing. This poems feel completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so ah well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls it out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on her door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and I let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Wake her up in her own house. Where are y'all parents? Aren't y'all just in high school? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? What is y'all definition of boyfriend and girlfriend? That's another thing because y'all got me all types of confused because it's like, I understand y'all friends, but y'all act like a friend can't do these type of things. Like buy you food, wake you up, come check up on you. Like what's so terrible about that? It's not like you about to walk in and be like, I'm about to go in the bathroom while she's showering and go, that's something very crossing the line, but it's just like, in any case, child, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Oh no. Sayori? Sayori. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? See, yeah. But she really leaves me no choice. Exactly. I gently open the door. Oh my god, Sayori! That just gave me a chill down the spine. I don't like it. No. What do I do? An exception has occurred. What do I do? Please don't jump scare me. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck, Yante? Okay, is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. My eyes are watering. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. No, I knew the way they was setting up everything that was going to be the last time we see Sayori. And I literally said, I hope this isn't the last time we see Sayori. I hope she doesn't do what I think she's going to do. And she did it. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Okay. I asked for the music back, but not in this creepy style. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? And what did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't guilt trip yourself. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Or is it? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. And I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. So is this about to like have us Life is Strange style? Go back to what I originally chose. You know what I mean? Hold on. Never, 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 never. And there's multiple endings? Sayori's glitched. I was looking at her thinking this was Sayori. That's Natsuki, big ass self. Why she got Yuri and Natsuki and Monica all in her? That sound wild. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Shh. No pausing. So wait. What's about to happen? I'm scared. Y'all better get that conversation. Look, regarding Sasha, that's how she was talking to me. You better get it going. What does this say? You still got on. Wait, this remix kind of nice. Hold on. I don't know what they're seeing. Wait, it's me. It started all over. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. Okay, that girl is that. So did she get out of the game? Did they just delete her file? Oh my God. Oh, hold on, y'all. Y'all read it. You know the kind of friend you never see. Not me. I hope that was my cat. I hope that was my cat making that noise. I don't like it. You know the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but not no more. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more, frequent. Okay, let me be serious. This is serious stuff going on here. Let me focus, and I would get tired of waiting. I don't know why I just feel like one of these days, something in this little background is gonna have a face, and I'm ready for it, because I just know it's gonna happen. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Jaka catch up to me. No, I don't like this. This is giving me chills. See what they zoom into that window for? I don't think I want to play this anymore. My eyes watering up too much. I just got it to get back normal. How long have I been recording? It's only been 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walks to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet. The memory of her is gone now. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I preferably, look, I can't even talk no more. Preferably, I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. That's your problem. Why you want girls there? This is what you do. You're only in high school, love, okay? Focus on making friends, building connections, networking, okay? And then as you get older, when you get into college, the girls will be at all the structured events and all that. But in high school, your main focus should just be about making friends, making memories, building friendships, making connections, networking, you know, having fun in life. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. Please don't jump scare me again. Y'all didn't got me twice. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. At this point, Sayori should be hopping up right here, but she's not. After I packed up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Tai? Monica, I knew you was the problem. I said that. Here, I'm thinking Sayori was gonna be the real problem. But it's you. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? That you go doing that little sideways thing that I was trying to do last week. Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. You know what I was trying to see? Because don't she have the same hair? I'm trying to remember. Look, I don't even remember Sayori anymore. I'm trying to remember if her hair color was this color. Like, is she taking pieces from them? But I don't think so. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. Isn't this the same room me and Sayori was in? You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something personal, something I personally enjoy, and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. One more time. This is gonna be the shortest Doki Doki gameplay y'all gonna get. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members. You know what's so crazy? That's probably why things felt weird when she said there's only 3 of us. When she probably said the 3 of us, she probably wasn't meaning me, Yuri, and Natsuki. She probably meant her, Yuri, and Natsuki. Okay. Let me drink some water. I'm drinking some water. Y'all get some water right now too. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah. Oh, see, look, now he think he found him a girl. It's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It's Natsuki, and I don't even want to talk to Natsuki on that level, but I feel like now this is where they're about to push me. I don't want Natsuki. But I don't want Yuri to get hurt either. Bring it on, Monica. I'll talk to you then. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Ty. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? How you know? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, how'd she know I was looking to join the club? She can't hear my thoughts. Or could she? Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it will make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Ty. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. No, you wasn't in here looking for the material, no way. Get your lying stuff up out my face. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile. I really wonder if I never would have went against Sayori, would she still be in the game? And then who would have gotten hurt? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. No, I didn't like that. That was unacceptable. No. Monica, please, control your glitches. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Well, this episode's just gonna be full with jump scares. Is that what you're telling me? We're never gonna make it. We're never gonna make it to the end if we keep getting jump scared. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ty. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one girl I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki's energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, Yuri, you're the vice president in this universe. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. That little glitch thing that happened definitely made my head hurt. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Ty in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. See, look, I'm distraught. I can't even talk right. I was doing so well. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Why? So you make cupcakes? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ty? I don't trust any more movement on the screen. Everybody be still. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, look, I'm on guard now. Monica and Natsuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. I don't like you. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but, well, we'll make you... I just know she's about to do something, so I'm just trying to focus on the screen and read. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Her hand going up scared me, I'm not gonna lie. That movement got me. You can put that away. Not many people, I don't even know if that's what that said. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Nasuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Am I gonna like break into the universe and be like, wait a minute, I remember Sayori, where's Sayori type of situation? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... I insulted. Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Tai, what kind of things do you like to read? I don't trust nothing. What you got? What you want to know it for? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Nasuki about to get out. Her girlhood about to tremble. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nasuki head suddenly perks up. Look at her. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She's doing that looking down thing I don't like. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, like y'all been doing me. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Stop popping up on the screen. I told you. I don't like you. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Look, all their voices going for this episode. I'm terrified. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Nasuki eyes dart over to... Girl, she doing that mess again. I feel like this is all the conversations we had in the very first episode. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back. Fine. Nasuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. You got that right, Mr. Dr. Seuss. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Are we about to start writing poems again? I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Nasuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Oh, I didn't even think about how would Sayori look in the poem section. Like, are they going to just completely get rid of her? Or she's going to be a glitch? That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Ty? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind. I never said I would join this club. Exactly. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. And now everybody about to give me that look. And it better not be a jump scare. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ty. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I will feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. See, you would have never been in this situation to begin with if you never let their little eyes fool you. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Ty? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Ty, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I don't trust what's about to happen on the screen. I'm preparing myself. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting. And on a good note, everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Don't look at me. Ty, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea. I want to know, are they going to get rid of any happy words? Because remember, Sayori was always related to being happy and positive. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. You can't wait for what? With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Okay, well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Look at you. And I guess that starts writing a poem tonight. We haven't had a jump scare in a while. Would you like to unlock a special poem? Yes. Yeah. Why is there blood smear? All right. Now we get into what this the warning at the beginning of the game is all about. Okay, today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. Oh wait, I didn't finish reading. Oh my god. Hold on. History. I didn't finish reading it. I thought if I clicked on the black spot, it would have revealed the name. I'm very tempted to stop this recording and read it and then get back to where I left. I need to know what the poem said. It's probably for the best. But right now, let's pray. That's all I need today. What am I playing? I don't even know what to say. Sayori's gone. Monica's weird. Yuri licked my blood last episode. Natsuki just upset for whatever reason. I don't know. She needs to watch one of her shows. Childhood. That's good. Beat stop. Heartbeat. Color. Amazing, brother. We're going with anime. Fear, because I'm scared. What's incongruent? What's that? I don't know. I'm gonna put that. Okay, she likes that word. At this point, I think I'm better off going with Natsuki because Yuri is into that horror stuff, and I'm kind of scared of Yuri right now. So, puppy. Okay. Is that the audio in the game or me? It had like a little stutter there. Sing. Bouncy. Tragedy. I know that's her. Jump. Fun. Play. Boop. Peace. Nightgown. Marriage. I think my cat's in there cutting the rug. Sweet. Clumsy. Why is Sayori hunting me? Is it because I didn't say I love her? Like, what's going on? Hi again, Ty. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ty. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. You know what's overwhelming? These jump scares, these glitches, these noises, everything. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. The chills that I'm feeling all over my body. Like cold chills front, back, arm. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on just if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you in front of the text? Know your place. Get back behind. Natsuki, what did it say? Hey, it's not telling me. Okay. Nope. I don't like how this music changed, and I don't like that face she's making. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Seiya, Monica, and manga. Has she ever did that face before? I don't remember being that thick. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated. I think it's just me. Cause why did everything look a little tilted? Maybe it's just me. No, it's not me. I don't know about this game anymore. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Cause y'all playing with my head. You ain't about to play with my head. I'm sorry, Ty. Well, make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Well, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to... What's about to happen? The music did it again. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if you don't read often, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me. Are you sure? I just felt like, yeah, it's this room. Like, I'm really trying to see if this room is slanted. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Like, even Yuri seemed closer. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, yeah, everything's back straight. But that music's still tripping. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts such stuff back right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Is Sayori hunting us? That's what I want to know. Is she trying to like warn us about something? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. I mean, do what you want. I got my Cory Kenshin mangas. I haven't read them yet, but they're up there on my shelf. They're there. Did y'all see it next to Grudy? How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one shelf. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard in my life. This probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Ty. Consider this don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Y'all can do the text. The text is fine. I don't care. That doesn't scare me. But those glitches scare me. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoved the books right into my hand. Please. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires, striking animated. Is it y'all? It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. You what? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Okay, nothing gonna jump out that closet, right? She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like that. Don't just say that, girl. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than anything. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I could talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare of the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Girl, get your I told y'all she got a big head. I told y'all, and it shows right here. Natsuki big head self. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. I don't really like how close she is considering the jump scares we've been having. I'd rather for her to be like over here, maybe even in the closet, but just not right here. Could you move? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You don't have friends. You just said that. You know what I mean? You don't? Not your eyes moving. That's not, well, I wouldn't really, no. What do you mean? I'm nervous. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Stop moving your eyes. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Make me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. All right, now when I picked Nasuki, I didn't pick Nasuki because I felt like I want her to get hurt next. It's just I picked Nasuki because she was my least interested person. Now I feel like something's about to happen to Nasuki because they're trying to have us be too close, kind of like how it was with Sayori. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward others losers over time. Oh, not him calling you a loser, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. Oh, is it revealing that she's also dealing with stuff? That's what I'm getting, I think. At least it's safe here in the club room. Are all the girls dealing with things on their own? Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What are you gonna be doing? A note. Why is a black screen? Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's asleep. It looked like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. What was that? Hey! See, I knew it. I knew her being close was too much. Go ahead with your black eyes. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Is Natsuki like... No, because she always eating. She likes to eat. Okay, never mind. Natsuki's eyes suddenly lights up again. It's too quiet. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Ty. She's fine. It just happened every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Let's just go ahead and get Monica out the way. I start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Ty. Having a good time so far? No. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. When you say you're always listening, what do you mean by that? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ty. Yeah. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah. Hi, Monica, in my poem. I like it, Ty. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. Oh, no. This kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's a fussy mood pretty often. Interesting. So how was she able to make cupcakes? But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poems? It sounds like you're trying to throw shade at Sayori. Look, Sayori's still on my mind, y'all. And Natsuki. Cause you're trying to be like, look, I'm thick. I'm thick. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Is it gonna be weird? Okay, this is the hole in the wall. We read this in the first episode. Oh wait, no, this is different. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandished my pen. Okay. I thought she was gonna be looking creepy. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. No, Monica, I don't trust you anymore. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never get any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper. Okay, another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know with her. I don't be trusting her. Let's do Nasuki. Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, you have nothing to dislike because the poem is all you. Everything you like. Nasuki reads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Yeah, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You know, Nasuki, now that I just know you have a deeper root issue, I'm not even about to take what you saying to me to heart anymore, girl. And you went and ruined it. Yeah, okay. Have your moment, Nasuki. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Nasuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Okay. Nasuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica would make me if I don't. Could it be short? My throat's starting to get dry. Okay, I'm gonna read it, even though it looked like it's the same from the first one, but it could be different. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay, I feel like this is the same. But for whatever reason, okay. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Did my poem sound like that? If it did, next time I'm going with Yuri. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express people themselves? Right. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Okay, yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Okay. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then, It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Okay, so you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. Okay, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you, girl? Same reaction from the first episode. Get out my face. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Okay. Last but not least, you're. She think my poem childish. Yuri stared at the poem. A minute passed, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Okay, hold on. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Okay, so some of this stuff is repeat. Your bruise, Yuri buries her face. Okay, I can help but notice that we haven't gotten anywhere. It might have taken Yuri a while to get used to new people. Okay. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical. Okay. I kind of wanted to pick up on them. Okay. Okay, very deliberate. In other words, pictorial writing style, and they form the two together. Both styles, the end result is that both style and the expressiveness are very weakened. Once you refine her train of thought, it's okay. Her stammering isn't completely gone. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Okay. Not just, I almost forgot that y'all, they was jump scaring me for a second, y'all. I got very comfortable. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Okay, it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Okay. No one gave me valuable feedback for real. And she's a little bit biased. Biased how? You know how Nasuki's biased. Never mind. I should be talking about people like that. You can. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nasuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Okay, let's read her poem. After all, this is supposed to be yeah, okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, breathing air of the present but living in the past. I don't know what accent this is. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Girl, we ain't going through this again. It didn't even take me that long to read. Stop lying. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. The only reason I'm speeding through this is because if you've been watching the series, we already know this is repetitive text. We read this already. So I don't want to, keep reading through that. I'm like scan reading. And if I see that I read it already, I'm skipping it. So I'm sorry, but I don't want to, my throat is already gone. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Okay, she said that before. She write longer poems. It wasn't long at all. I mean, it wasn't too short at all. I really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something, okay, a little more mild. Okay, easy to digest. I remember that. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Okay, this is where she gets to explaining what her poem is about. So she's using the word ghost as symbolic, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Oh no, we about to wrap this up, and that girl about to jump scare me, isn't she? Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh no, it's the end of the day. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. I was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. If they judging your... This music. Listen, y'all. He's not doing it right now, but listen. Keep listening. Okay, y'all just want to make me seem crazy. Okay. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. Don't jump up on me like that. The gingerly exchanged sheets of paper. Oh, they gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. So are they reading poems like one at a time? Because this whole time I thought like Yuri and Nasuki was reading each other's poem while I was reading Monica's and Monica was reading mine. And then I thought we just like switched off from those points, you know? Nasuki eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. Oh, this is when they argue. But Sayori isn't there to break it up, so it's up to me. Or maybe up to Monica. Let's see. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Wait, I feel like Sayori may pop up. I forgot she's an option too. Hold on. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ty did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ty liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. What conceded that? He said, cut the beat. Nasuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, okay, the silly music. That's not what I meant. You're just, Maybe you're just jealous that Ty appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon Nasuki, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others. Oh no, what am I going to do? Sayori isn't... You're acting like you're Nasuki. Me? Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just say you're really point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then you stop harassing me other sickening attitude. You think you can contribute to Oh wait, this... Uh-oh. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you accuse me of cutting myself? Oh, was that poem about Yuri? What is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Ty hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if I noticed I was standing here. Ty, she's just trying to make me look bad. Okay. That's not true. She started to just jump scare me already. That's noise. How did you get whose side am I on? I don't even know what they asked me, to be honest. Okay. Despite this music being annoying, I'm gonna make this quick. But I feel like Nasuki just did something very terrible. And she shouldn't have said that. That's Yuri's personal business. So I'm gonna just side with Yuri for right now, because I don't know what they act. Okay, Nasuki. What? I'm confused. Monica, get yourself out of here. Move. Monica. Hey Ty. Yeah, girl, what's up? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? But it's raining. But it's raining. Okay. Where we going? Oh, in the hallway. When you said step outside, I thought you was about to like come on my computer for a second there, girl. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay outside, out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be president. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Huh? Monica. I see what Monica's trying to do now. Monica wanted me all along. She said that in the beginning. She even said that when Sayori left and they was arguing about who I should help. And I chose Yuri. Monica, she wanted me to pick her. Now she's trying to convince me that I should leave the other people alone and just focus on her. Interesting, Monica. That's interesting. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Nasuki's run out of the classroom. Oh, Nasuki. I'm sorry. She quickly runs away. Now I feel bad for Nasuki. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Where's Yuri? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth at her desk. What you doing here? What you call her? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I mean, you don't know what she said while we was out in the hallway. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Nasuki, or did. Tai? Please, don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nasuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. What you mean by that, Monica? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Okay, let's go talk in the hallway then, Yuri, or outside. I'll wait for you to be done. That's weird. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. Girl, just say yes, leave. I don't need you around. Bye. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Tai. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I mean, we could just walk and talk. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but why did it look like that? Have they always looked like that? I wasn't about to start another poem. I was about to end the episode. I guess what I'll do is pick some words and then we can start speed running. I don't know who I'm picking. Okay, I see a lot of bouncing of that girl. Okay, this is where we're about to leave this episode, y'all. We're gonna leave it right here. Wait, all my slots are gone. Oh no. Okay. This game have reached this disturbing level. I don't know how I feel anymore. The cuteness is gone. The fun is gone. I'm scared. If y'all are enjoying this series, you weirdos, and I'm the lead weirdo because I'm the one playing it for you. You're just watching. If you're enjoying this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Look, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm scared. I have to go see what my cats were getting into because they kept making weird noises and I don't like it. I don't want to turn the camera off. I'm scared. But if y'all enjoyed the series, like I said, thumbs it up. I believe this is like episode 4 or 5. I'm going to go back and post-production and read that poem and see what I missed. But I feel like that poem was definitely talking about Yuri. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know anymore. My train of thought is gone. But I'll see y'all in the next one.